This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
Don't resist, we'll make it.
Hey, how you doing? I'm looking for a Larry. Got Larry here?
Yeah, what's your...
I have a package for him.
Can I take it?
Benefit Department, Ohio. I have to have him sign for it. Otherwise, I would. I don't have I personally don't have any problem with it, but they wouldn't be cool with me just dropping it. How you doing, Larry? Got a package for you here. I don't know if you know who that is. Some Benefit Department, Ohio. Let's see. We had a different address for you, so It took me a while to get it to him. A couple of days late. I apologize. You want to just sign there for it?
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let's go over here real quick, if you don't mind. I'm gonna protect your privacy here. I want to talk about, that's you, obviously, some online stuff. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now look, I'm not the cops. Okay.
Okay.
That's why I'm pulled you out here. I don't want to embarrass you in front of them. I know about your past. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But we just want to go over some of these conversations you've been having with this 12-year-old. Okay. All right. You recall these conversations, right? Okay. I know you're trying to get your life straightened out. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why we're wanting to just talk to you. Okay.
I know she's underage. She tell me on the phone on Facebook.
Yeah.
She tell me that on Facebook at all.
So this is Facebook, and she told you right here. You see, they were on.
She tell me that on Facebook. She tell me before on Facebook. She tell me that.
Right. Okay. Well, this is just one of the things I want to talk to you about, and I'll be honest with you, we're really more interested in. So we're youth protectors. Okay. So we're called. It's we're a group called Youth Protectors, and what we really want to do, we want to kind of go over some of these here that was obviously out of line.
Okay.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, what was that you said right here? You wanted to, at some point you said you wanted to be her boyfriend. And, like I said, I'm not here to embarrass you and bust you out. Okay, we are recording, but it's just for safety reasons. It is, you know, Chicago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, but we're not here to we're not here to hurt you or anything like that. It's not like that. But what was it? Read that there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, where you said you wanted. She's so you know that's obviously you know okay so, but where I want to talk to you about is we do know that you have Telegram.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're more interested in kind of lobbying against Telegram.
Yeah.
Okay, because obviously, I'm sure you've seen some stuff on there.
Yeah.
And so, what kind of stuff can you help me out with on Telegram? It's like, what kind of stuff are you seeing on there?
I'm gonna talk to people about seeing people money to my girlfriend and I another girlfriend.
Yeah.
Up north.
Up north, yeah, girlfriend.
I told her I'm gonna talk to some money to her up north.
Right.
All that.
Right.
All that.
But like, I know like there's some stuff on Telegram that have you know some groups that may have kind of added you that are kind of pertaining to this same type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those groups are kind of bad. You know what I mean? We kind of want to kind of try to maybe put some restrictions, you know, on Telegram. And so that's what I'd like to talk to you about, you know, because this kind of stuff, you know, it's just talk, internet bullshit. You know what I mean? I mean, like you said, well, my. You're asking her that because you know she's so.
Right.
But I'm gonna put this way: well, we won't really worry too much about that right now. Like I said, I'm not judging you, but I'd like to know a little bit more about Telegram because I know that
I don't know more.
you don't have it no more.
No.
Okay, and that's fine. I'm not really.
I took it off.
You took it off. That's good. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Here, I appreciate you. It's good. That's a
I
good move.
I told her on the phone.
Yeah.
On Testo.
Yeah.
I said that I would stop calling her. I said Testo. I told everything. I said I would stop everything.
Yeah. Good. That's good. What kind of stuff have you seen on Telegram? Like how low does the age go that you've seen on there? Because I know
I've seen that like 18 to like 25.
Yeah. Well, obviously we're not here for that kind of stuff because we can't do anything about those. You know, I mean they're adults. So like I know that you've been in. You know, there's some groups that you've been in. Yeah. Obviously, okay. I mean we're pretty thorough. You know what I mean? And so you know, like I said, I already know about your past. I have your all that stuff. Yeah. So. What I would like to talk about is like the groups that you've been in. Yeah. You know, I know like they've kind of sent you some things and stuff. Yeah. You know, I don't think that you're really asking for it. You know, but I know that you've seen it. So what kind of stuff have you seen on there that we can? I
seen the people pictures.
Pictures.
Yeah. You know, 18 over.
Yeah.
Me texting a little bit.
Right. Yeah, but I want to know about the younger ones that you've seen on there. No. Okay. No. Well, because I'll be honest with you. You have an Android. Your phone's an Android. You know the Androids aren't very secure. You know. Yeah. So you know we do know more than what you're telling me. And like I said, man, I'm not here to put you on blast. I'm not a cop. I'm not here to get you in trouble. Okay. That's why I pulled you out here so that they don't hear. Okay. So you can trust the fact that I'm here to help you. Yeah. But honestly, I'm really just here to learn from you to help me out. To be quite honest with you, you got more to offer me than I have for you. Okay. Yeah. So I would just like to know, and just be honest, because it's no harm in you seeing that kind of stuff. It's just you know, but we know that it's been seen because we can tell if you've clicked on certain ones. Okay, we can tell, and if it's videos, we can tell. You know, if you've watched it for a certain amount of time. You know, and so you know, like I said,
I'm on Facebook talking my I got a girlfriend on Facebook. Mm-hmm. She the wrestler.
Yeah.
Wanda Rousey.
The what?
Wanda Rousey.
Oh, yeah. The fighter.
I talked to her.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's my girlfriend now.
Oh, that's your girlfriend now, Ronda Rousey. Well, that's cool.
She got divorced from her husband. Yeah. She don't want over here. I'm over here. Yeah. But place for me and her kids.
Oh, so she's getting a place here for you and her kids? That's cool.
She's trying to. Wow. My name on Facebook is messed up and it worked out now. I can't
Yeah.
test her now.
Well, you hit the jackpot with getting Ronda Rousey. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a jab.
I've had for a week now.
Really? You've been dating her for a week? That's amazing.
Yeah,
Wow.
I talked to her.
You ever have any problem with anybody, you can have her take care of your lightweight, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's great.
She's mean too.
She is mean.
Yeah,
She's mean. Hope she don't hurt you.
She knows the karate. She can fight.
Right?
She's mean.
Yeah, she is mean. I know. I've seen her videos. I've seen her box. So you better not piss her off,
Nope.
right?
Never piss off. You want my ass.
So why don't you tell me about Telegram on like the type of can you give me an idea of how that works? How long have you been on Telegram?
One day.
Just the one day? Really? Come on now.
Yeah, one day.
Just the one day. You sure?
Yeah. I'm gonna one day. That night. My phone was messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ass again. I'm ass again.
Right.
I'm ass.
Right. Okay.
No, my Facebook is working now. I can't test. I can't test I can't test them now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me to go downhill.
Yeah.
Get my phone fixed. From Facebook.
Gotcha. Are you from Alabama?
No.
No?
I'm from Jonesboro.
Oh, okay. You got the Alabama slang, Alabama talk to you.
I was born in Kansas City.
Kansas City. Okay. So, as far as like I said, the Telegram, like I said, I really need you to help me out with that because
I don't want that no more.
I know you don't have it no more. You say you don't have it no more.
I told him one day.
When you were on it though, like I'm just being honest with you.
One day.
And like I said,
more of that.
I want to help you, man.
Yeah,
but I gotta have your honesty in order to help you.
No more Telegram, no more.
No more Telegram. I understand that you don't have no more, but like when you did have it, if
Yeah.
you could just help me out with what you've seen on there that I could
Yeah,
use when we go to lobby.
I seen people like 18, 20, 24 years old be talking to you on the internet.
Okay. So how many girls have been reaching out to the younger ones? I noticed just this one. Come on now.
That's all. I don't know testing that one now.
Cause see, I mean, so
Yeah,
on your do you have your Facebook still?
No.
You know why that is?
It ain't working.
It ain't working no more, is it? You know why?
You see, I can't send to it. You see,
You mind if I see? Yeah.
You see it. I can't log into it. You want to log into it.
I don't want to invade your privacy, brother. I just want to kind of see. Yeah.
There's no problems.
Yeah. You know why? You know why? Because of the girls you've been talking to, the young girls you've been talking to on there. You know what I mean? So we can help clear that up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can help clear that
Okay.
up for you, okay?
Okay.
All right? But part of what we have to do to clear that up, and you can get back on Facebook, no problem.
Okay.
Okay? But we've got to get rid of all the stuff that has been that your Facebook's been used for, okay?
Okay.
So, that's why your Facebook got nuked.
Okay.
I'm just going to be honest with you. It's
Okay.
because you were talking to underage children, okay? And in matters like this.
I told her that night. We sitting back.
Yeah.
I told I would stop.
Talking to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know you guys were talking, and then, all of a sudden, boom, your Facebook got...
She tell me on Facebook. I mean, on the Facebook.
Yeah.
She tell me.
Yeah.
On the chat line.
Right? I know she was, yeah.
On the chat line.
Yeah.
She tell me on chat line.
Yeah, I know.
I said, well, you told me you're older. She tell you you're older than that.
Well, she didn't.
You tell me that.
So here again,
Yeah.
I want you to respect me, okay,
Yeah, I will.
at this point. So I'm just going to be straight with you, okay? I'm not lying to you,
Okay.
but you're lying to me, and I get it, okay? I do this a lot, but we are here to help,
Yeah,
and
I
that's
know.
what I need you to understand, because
I-
I think at this point, you're more worried about getting in trouble, it seems like, and you don't want to tell me the
Yeah.
truth, and that's, I get it.
The Telegram, I mean, one day,
Yeah.
they took it off, and they just started I did.
Well, the Telegram, like I
No,
said,
no.
that's just,
cool.
and I'm not even going to do anything with this as long
Okay.
as you're honest with me,
Honest.
okay?
Honest.
Yeah. Okay. So, like I said, I'm honest with you. I'm doing you a
Alright.
huge favor by being here and not doing something else with this, because obviously,
Yeah, but I'll be honest
with
with you.
your, you're here because how long have you been out of prison?
April.
It was April. Okay. You know that this right here, what this could do to you, and I'm not doing that with it.
Okay.
Okay, so you understand that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so I'm going way I'm going way out of my way. Okay, so that's why I'm saying like I'm being so genuine to you right now.
I'm honest to you.
Yeah, I just need you to be honest with me.
Honest.
Okay, so let's start over. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so please tell me about Telegram because I know that you weren't on there just for one day. I know that you've seen more than just 18-year-olds and over because we know.
I'll probably on there one time. I might see maybe one time, maybe one, two, or maybe one time. I'd like to know.
And I don't even care if it's been one time or if it's been 30 times, to be quite honest with you. That doesn't change anything.
Okay.
It doesn't change the fact that I'm here to help you.
Okay.
So as long as you understand that, I get the situation, brother. I do this all the time, and I get the same type of, pushback by.
I may be maybe 1 or 2 days, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
at the least.
Yeah.
I said no more Telegram, no more.
And like I said, I don't care if you run it for a year, 6 months, or what. It doesn't. That's not my concern. It's not about you and what you're doing. It's what you've seen on there because we want to get them.
I seen younger girls.
Yes.
I don't touch them on.
Totally. No, and I agree that you haven't talked to them. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say I'm not here for you about it. I'm here to get, because look, we get on Telegram, we can't see all of the stuff, the content. The content is blacked out for us.
Ask me to send them money to them.
Right. Yeah.
My girlfriend want to get me, and every female want to come get me. I said, I can't send money right now on Telegram.
Yeah.
I can't send money to you.
Right.
I'm gonna money right now. No
Right.
money to send. I can send money on Telegram.
Yeah.
You got the money to send to you.
Right.
I said, they get mad at me.
Yeah.
I said, ain't my fault.
Yeah.
I said, on Telegram, I said, you want money? I can't get you right now.
Yeah.
I can't say you come appreciate because the fourth, Tuesday ago, I had a woman hold my food stand on the fourth.
Yeah.
And she kind of bumped me. Somehow, my food got stolen.
Oh yeah, it got stolen.
Yeah, now I'm in the money
right.
for food to next month now.
Yeah, well, it's a blessing in disguise that you didn't send them money because honestly, those are scam artists most of the time. Yeah, and and thing is, so let me ask you this: whenever they ask you for that kind of stuff, what have they send you pictures or videos to kind of entice you to buy?
Yeah, pictures.
Yeah. What was in those pictures that you seen?
The one 18 said, "You like me? You want to be my boyfriend?"
Those are the younger ones, though, right? But how old was she?
Maybe 14, 15.
14, 15. Okay.
I said, no, you're too young.
Well, absolutely. Yeah.
I said, no.
Yeah.
I said, I'm almost about older than you.
Yeah.
I said, don't tell on me on the face on my
Because
Telegram.
she's too young. Yeah.
I said, don't text on my Telegram.
Right.
I said, no.
Yeah.
I'm almost about older.
Yeah.
I don't give me trouble for that.
Right. Yeah. You already been drove for it, so you don't want to do that again. You know what I mean?
I said, no, you too young.
Yeah.
I'm about 18
Right.
and older.
So these young girls, they sending you pictures and videos too. Yeah.
Picture of face, all that.
Yeah, but like
I said it back. I said, don't do this.
right.
I
Yeah.
said, you too young.
Yeah.
I
Good.
said, I'm about older
Yeah.
and not get in trouble.
Right. Yeah. No, that's respectful. Yeah. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I appreciate you telling them no.
Yeah.
But like whenever they send them, they had like the ones that we're trying to go after, like the ones that are producing the kind of stuff, So I know that there's sending inappropriate pictures and videos. So can you give me an idea of like what are they doing in the videos that they send you?
They asked me for my number and my pictures.
Yeah.
I said, no.
No, I know what they've been asking you about. That's not my concern. But what in the videos? What are they doing in the videos?
Some of the pictures and in the dresses and all that.
Undressed, like no, completely, or
Completely dressed.
Okay.
I said, you too young. I don't want no people.
Right. No, and I get that. I totally understand that. But what I want to say, what I'm asking you is like the ones that have sent you the videos of them doing stuff, that inappropriate stuff.
No.
What are they doing in those videos?
They're talking and all that.
Yeah.
To me, texting me back and forth.
Yeah.
I texted back. Hey, no.
Right.
Stop.
Right. But like I said, I know. So again, you're not going to be honest with me, I'm not going to be able to help you,
No, I
okay?
ain't no more. I ain't, you know, no more program no more.
I get that. I know you don't have it no
on it.
more. I understand that. But what I'm asking you is to help me out with what you've seen on there so that I could take it and put it with our file to go after the ones that are making it. So I'm wanting you to tell me what you've seen on there. And you obviously, I'm not caring about 18 or older.
Somebody with t-shirt on,
Yeah,
t-shirt, and somebody with t-shirt and panties on sometimes.
yeah, yeah. But I know that there's been others that have not had clothes on, right? I
Yeah.
mean, obviously, you know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here if
Yeah.
it was just, if they were clothed, obviously.
Somebody with a t-shirt on and panties on sometimes.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
But obviously, like I said,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care about the ones that are clothed. I want you to tell me about the ones that you've seen on there where they've done other stuff.
No.
You haven't. So you're the only one that has been on there that has been doing this stuff, hasn't seen any of that stuff that can help me out.
I think my neck here or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, my neck here. No, I'm on the neck and nothing.
And like I said, I know you're not asking for it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm aware of this.
Yeah.
I know that you're not asking for it.
No.
I am also aware that you're not buying it. I already know this. Okay. But you know, like for instance, you know, the house over there burns down. Okay. You had nothing to do with it, but you happened to be on the front porch. You seen it, right? You didn't cause it. You had nothing to do with it, but you're able to see it, right? They come here, they're going to ask people, hey, what happened? You know, you can tell them what you've seen. And that will help them find out who did it or how it happened, right? That's all this is.
Yeah.
So you're innocent by seeing this. I just need to know.
Innocent, you've been on the panties and t-shirt. Nobody naked, testing back and forth.
Yeah.
With the clothes on. I said, you underage.
Right.
If you want, I want to put on these pistols in a t-shirt and panties.
Yeah. 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 So what about the, have you heard of the mega links on there? You seen the mega links? So, I mean, I know that you've clicked on, I know of about 12 of them that you've clicked on. Okay, of the mega links on Telegram. That's the only ones that I know for sure of. There's like 12, there's a dozen of them. So.
I'm not against I take that true female on Telegram, but maybe she don't have to send money and all that. I said,
Right.
you want a boyfriend?
Right.
All that. I said, no.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to be a boyfriend or none of that.
Yeah. So why did you ask this 12-year-old to be her boyfriend? And why did you ask to with her and all the stuff you said in here? You know what I mean? So you see, put it this way, you see how it's hard for me to believe that.
Ask me on my phone, all that.
Yeah.
Ask me that's on my phone. Ask me on my phone. Text me on my phone.
Yeah.
One day, she's on the phone. I'm on the phone one day. On the phone said, I'm naked.
Right.
She said on the phone one day.
Yeah.
I'm naked at home. Putting my home.
Right.
What she said.
Not this one though.
Yeah.
No. Now this one, I have all the chat logs. Okay.
She said on the phone. What you on the phone on chat line?
Right.
She said, I lay down on my bed. What you on chat line for? She said, what you doing? I'm on my bed. She's naked.
That's what you're saying this one said to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go, okay? You know, I've been really nice up to this point,
Yeah.
but I'm going to tell you, I have two sides of me, okay?
Yeah.
All right, and the side that I'm about to let you see is not the side I like to work with,
Yeah.
okay? Because I've told you many times now that I'm here to help you. I'm not the cops. You
Yeah.
see no cops here, right?
No.
You see nothing else, right? Okay? So I'm only going to tell you one more time, I'm here to help you, okay?
Uh-huh.
But if you're going to lie to me and you're going to continue to not help me, then I can't help you, and then I'll just leave. Is that what you want? Because that's not what I want. I want my job. How can you help me is by first stop lying to me, okay? Because we both know damn well she never said any of that stuff to you, okay? She never said the stuff you just said. She never told you that she was of age. She told you she was. And I mean, you want them? Because they're all here. Go ahead. Go ahead and look through them all. Okay? Like I said, man, I have a heart, dude, and I don't want you to have to continue to deal with this kind of stuff because you need to make better choices. And so if you can help me out with some of this stuff on Telegram, which is what I really want, then I can walk away and you know, I'll leave you alone. But if you can't help me out with Telegram, then it's like, well, what am I wasting my time for? That's a wrong address. You see all this stuff you're saying there? You're asking her she's going to tell her mom and her dad that she has a boyfriend now? You're referring to yourself as her boyfriend. Right there, look. Right there. She says, There's nowhere in there where she says she's of age. There's nowhere in there where she says she's on her bed. Like you said. You're the one that's throughout the whole thing. But listen, what I'm trying to tell you is, I don't give a about this stuff here, okay? I don't care about any of these chat logs. I'm not here to get you in trouble over that. This was my excuse to come to you so you can help me fry the bigger fish, okay? If you got a guy selling a small on the corner, okay? Cop comes up here. He's gonna be like, where'd you get it? He's gonna tell him where he bought it from. He bought it from the guy that's selling. They're gonna go after that guy and they're just gonna leave that little guy alone that's selling, right? You're selling right now in this scenario, okay? You're not the big fish. I could care less. But at the same time, you have made bad choices, and all this stuff here can make it so much worse for you. And that's not the route I want to take. Because I'm more interested in Telegram, man. That's where all the bad stuff is happening. And I know you've seen other videos and pictures, bro. So, you know, if I can't, I need you to help me with letting me understand what kind of content is on Telegram so that we can go after them.
I'm not on the Facebook at all. And, you know,
Well, I know you're not on Facebook at all now because
Telegram,
they took. I understand you're not on it, but I know that you were on it for a while, and it was more than a couple of days. So my point is,
I've been on the internet for a while on the Facebook.
Yeah.
But Telegram,
Yeah.
maybe 1 or 2 days, a couple times on Telegram.
So it started off with 1 day, and then it was 2 days, and it's maybe more than a few. We know that you've been on there, okay? And like I said, I don't care less that you're on there. I don't care that you're on there, okay? I don't care that what you're seeing. Okay. I don't care that you're watching that stuff, honestly. Okay. Because you're just watching it. You're not the one making the videos, right? Yeah. Obviously, I'm not here. If I felt like you were the one making the videos, I wouldn't be the one here coming to you, okay? I'm after the ones that are making the videos. Okay. I'm after the big fish. Okay. I could care less about you right now, okay? But if you're not going to be honest with me, then it's going to upset me. You know what I mean?
They just show me a picture on the Telegram.
Yeah.
And Facebook.
Yes.
All that.
Yes.
Showing the picture, all that.
Yes, pictures.
I look at the pictures.
Yeah, and like I said,
I see you look nice, and you
right.
You look nice and cute, and you,
right.
But you just underage.
Yeah, and that's fine. But what I need to know is what, for instance, I know that what you're seeing on there, other people are seeing it too, but I can't talk to everybody else. Yeah. So that's why I'm here to ask you what you've seen on there. Not what you've asked for, not what you paid for, not what you commented on, just what you've seen.
Just the picture, the profile.
Yeah.
What it look like.
Yeah.
All that.
In these pictures, what are they doing in these pictures?
They're standing there talking.
Well, they don't talk in pictures, obviously, right? So what's in the pictures?
Text me back and forth on the Telegram, back and forth.
Yeah.
Text me back and forth.
And these are kids around what age? Okay. All right. Now we're getting somewhere, and this is fine. Okay. Like I said, just relax, because there's dude, I'm a good dude, man. Yeah. You're never gonna meet a nicer guy than me right now. You understand me? Okay. So, there's other things happening in the videos. Obviously, you know what I'm wanting to hear. Okay. So just tell me what you've seen in the videos with these children. Is there adult involved in these videos, or is it just the children?
The children.
Just the children. Okay. And what is going on in these videos?
You're standing there, and you keep dressed up, and you be dressed, all that.
How many of them are undressed? Let's put it that way. None.
No.
You're telling me that you haven't seen any nudity of kids on Telegram?
Not naked.
Okay, you know what? Man.
I said, no.
I wanted to help you, bro. I really
I
did.
seen,
Man. Breaks my heart.
I seen a female on Instagram naked or naked on Instagram. That's for money, and all that.
Yeah.
No, I seen about nobody naked on Instagram at all.
You haven't seen anybody naked on
No.
Telegram at all. You're the only one.
Yeah.
You're the only one.
I know. This is the first time. This is the first time on Instagram.
Yeah.
The first time.
Okay.
I mean, but I think about naked or nothing on there.
Okay.
Yeah, I said, this is last week, test like a 4.
Yeah.
And after that, from a number. Or
Yeah.
that. I said, no.
Right.
I said, older, it'd be different.
Yeah.
But no.
So on Telegram, you didn't want to with any little kids
No,
on Telegram,
no.
but just on Facebook you wanted
Just
to.
Facebook.
Just Facebook. So why do you choose Facebook to pick kids to
No.
around with
No,
and not Telegram?
I got Facebook to go on the chat line. I got on and go on and look at what I can look up on sign up for the free dating site.
Free dating sites, yeah.
Yeah. From women out of town, like Asian female, Asians or like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
I go on Facebook. I go for that. I think
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Right.
On there.
Right.
Or Google
Right.
on there.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, on your Facebook, before it got shut down, and like I said, it got shut down because of this kind of stuff. And this wasn't the only one. Okay. This isn't the only girl that you were talking to on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't the only one though. Oh, you're telling me this is the only one you were talking to on there? Okay. So how come you have a whole bunch of them on your friends that you follow? You follow a lot of young girls on your Facebook. Why is that?
You pop up on my Facebook.
They just pop up on your Facebook.
Pop up.
Yeah.
They pop up on my Facebook.
And you just add them. Go ahead and add them then. Or what?
I add or delete them. I add them. I say, what you want?
Yeah.
I text them back. Say, don't text them. Don't do that no more.
Right.
I as a friend.
Oh, gotcha.
I say, what you want?
Right.
I say, who you are?
Yeah.
I said, how are you? I said, no.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
you've heard the expression "honesty is the best policy," right?
Yeah. That's what I'm been text before, but on Facebook, I got on Facebook. I as a friend,
Yeah.
because they actually add him. But
Well, this is more than a friend when you're telling a year-old that you want to, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you understand that you're here,
Yeah.
but where you were at before this, and where how the consequences that could be just
Yeah.
from this alone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, like, if
but before on chat line, on our chat line, she told me she came on chat line. She told me on chat line.
yeah, she did. She told you she was. Yes, I agree. 100%.
Okay,
We've seen the paper here where
Yeah.
she said, "I am." But after she told you that she was, you said, "Are you okay with me being 48?" Right?
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, you said you wanted us to, and you were telling her to send you pictures of her, right? Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, so and I don't want to make you uncomfortable, brother.
Okay.
All right. That's why I did. That's why I'm
Okay.
not really wanting to ask you those
Okay.
questions, but I'm trying to make you understand that the consequences these could have could disappear if you just help me out with what I know. I just need you to verify, because we can't actually see the videos and pictures on Telegram. But if we can get enough people to tell us what they're seeing on Telegram of this type stuff, young kids doing inappropriate stuff, that's the kind of stuff that I'd like to get you to tell me you've seen, because I know you've seen them, man. And I know you're like, well, no, they were all clothed, and they were 18 and older. Come on, we know that's not true.
I seen clothes by it, and pistols by it, but I don't see nobody not on naked on it at all. They're clothes, texting back and forth,
Right?
telling how they are.
Yeah.
I set them back.
Okay.
I said, nah, I'm good.
So the way we work as the group that I work for, the way we work is we try to find people like yourself some help, okay? And we do it very secretly. Understand? Okay. And you know, the thing is, I come here, I talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to make an assessment of whether or not I feel like we could help you or not, or if you're just too far gone and there's no changing you.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. And so if I go to them and say, look, man, he wasn't honest with me, you know, he just basically denied it, and it wouldn't help me out with these guys that we're trying to get.
I'll be honest with you on Telegram.
Yeah.
They're closed. And
Right.
I test them back and forth. I asked for money.
Yeah.
I can be a friend
Right.
on Telegram,
Right.
but you're too young. But I can be a friend.
Yeah.
But
like,
no more.
I know, like on Telegram, they have these mega links that you've clicked on. And those mega links are just bad news, you know what I'm saying? And they have stuff going on in them mega links that we don't need to be participating in. Wouldn't you agree?
Ask on Telegram. Ask on Telegram. You ask on Telegram. You my boyfriend. I said, nah. I'm with boyfriend. Too young. I'm with boyfriend.
Okay, so see why I'm having a hard time believing you, and I know that you're being dishonest with me, is because you just made that statement that they wanted to be your girlfriend, and you told them no because they're. But yet, this one you said that you wanted to be her boyfriend.
I could be a friend.
Okay.
All that stuff.
But we're talking boyfriend, and you use.
Ask me how doing. Where you from?
Right.
And
innocent. That's innocent stuff.
I
Right?
said, where you from? I said, I'm in Chicago.
Yeah.
He said, I'm way out of town.
Yeah.
I said, too far away.
Right.
I said, nah. You said, you got money, you got a gift card I can get.
Yeah.
Got or anything, got to eat with. I said, no, now I got the money to send you no gift card.
It's interesting you say that because I obviously here in these chats you bring up sending her a gift card.
She asked for a gift card. So
She didn't ask you. You asked her. You said that you were going to send her a gift card, and she said for what? And you said for you to be able to eat. And she said my mommy feeds me, silly. I don't need a gift card. Okay. So, you know, there's a part in here where it seems like you are trying to bribe her with a gift card. She never asked you for it. I'll find it for you. Hold on. Right here. You said, are you ready for tomorrow? And she says, what is tomorrow? And you said, gift card. She says, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with the gift card? And you said, I'm going to send it to you. She says, for what? You said, to eat. And then you said, are you there? Are you there? Text me back. Are you there? You're very impatient with her, obviously. She says, I am here. I don't need a gift card to eat. My mom feeds me. But that's you telling her that you're going to send her a gift card. What is tomorrow? You're like, she said, what do you mean gift card? And you said tomorrow. She's like, what is tomorrow? And you said gift card. You were telling her that you were sending her a gift card. Why would you send her a gift card?
She eat.
So she can eat? She's 6 years old and her mom feeds her. Why would you send her a gift card?
That she wants something for herself to buy her own food.
Oh, yeah? Okay, so, you know, the very next message, she says, I don't need a gift card to eat. My mom feeds me. And what's your reply? Read that for me. Yeah, you said, can I think you said fine, but you meant, you know, just a mistype. But and she said, what? And then you rewrote it again. You said, can I put my baby? You see why this is a problem, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You got to make better decisions. Okay. And these are really bad decisions. Yeah. You understand this, right?
Yeah.
I see you got the teardrop tattoo right there, right? Obviously, we know where that came from, right?
My mom, my dad died.
Oh, okay. Is that why? But did you have it done here? Did you have it?
Missouri.
Yeah. Is that where you did time?
I did one time. I did.
Yeah.
But I did time in Gisborne this time.
Did you like it in there?
Missouri? I did time I did time in Gisborne. Down here now.
Yeah.
Missouri, I did Missouri 2020.
When I say you did time, did you You went to prison, right? I mean, I seen your records. Okay, did you like it in there?
No.
Obviously not, right? So be honest with me, because I'm telling you, this right here is bad.
Yeah.
I could take this, man, I mean, hell, nobody would notice on this street with all the trash. You know, I'll just take it and throw it on the ground.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll leave. But I got to know, here's the thing, for us to be able to help you, I've got to know one thing, okay? This is the most important thing, because my group is not gonna be able to help you unless this is taken care of, okay? And what it is, let me give you an example. If you got a drug addict and you're wanting to get him clean, because this is kind of what this is, right? This is a halfway house, right?
Yeah.
To get you back on your feet, get you moving in the right direction, right? That's what this is for, right? Am I right?
No, it's set cases and drug and set vendors.
Yeah, yes, okay, exactly. Okay, so if you're doing the same stuff while you're here and they're trying to get you on the right track and you're doing the same stuff, that's not gonna, this place won't last long for you, you understand? Okay, so when you're trying to rehab somebody, they have to not be going back. It's called a relapse, right? You've relapsed, obviously. This is a major relapse, okay? Having Telegram is a relapse.
Yeah.
I'm not wanting you to suffer the rest of your life because of this minor relapse, okay? But what I would like to do is to stop the people on Telegram that is making videos with children and sending pictures, and have pictures with children doing that I know you're into, obviously, because you've already done time for it.
Yeah.
And multiple.
Yeah.
And then you're doing this, okay? So I know you're into it, but to get you to not be into it, you have to be rehabilitated, okay?
Yeah.
And going back and relapsing like this is not part of your rehabilitation. You understand me?
Yeah.
Okay.
People on Telegram to start testing me on my Telegram. The month of noise, I took out my phone. Knowing about that, I'm gonna put it level again.
Okay.
Start that.
Okay.
And no more.
Okay. But now here's the one thing that I need you to do.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, like, I know that on Telegram, it's not no fault of your own, but when you're on Telegram and these videos and pictures that we're talking about, obviously of younger, inappropriate stuff, right? Those automatically get saved to your phone when you click on them on there. Okay. A lot of people don't realize that. I'm sure you've realized it, because I know you've had to delete them out of your gallery on your phone. Your photo gallery, you've had them in there where you've had to delete them, right? You know how they got there? It's because the Telegram app automatically puts them in there. It's not your fault that you're not saving them. I know you're not saving them. But they've been getting into your phone, haven't they? Yeah. How many, and this is just to see how bad Telegram's getting, because this is one of the things we want to stop Telegram from doing, because they're getting innocent people wrapped up. Okay. How often did you have to delete I'm gonna say the child off of your photo gallery? How many times did you have to do that because of them doing that?
About 4 or 5 times.
About 4 or 5 times, like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's quite a few that gets in there on your phone. Yeah. How many have you had to erase this week? Because we got them to slow down.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out this week off.
None this week. Okay. No. Good. All right. Well, how many would you say that would be on there at the moment that we can get rid of? Because here's the thing.
Probably about 4 or 5.
About 4 or 5 on your phone now. Okay. So we got to get rid of them. Okay. But we got to do it the proper way. Yeah. So you go on there and you delete them. They're not even really deleted. And here's where I want to help you, is the fact that when you just delete them, they go in somewhere and other people can find them, and we don't want other people to find them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. So with that being the case, like, we'll help you out with that as far as getting rid of them.
Hey. Yeah, cigarette.
Leave him alone. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what he's trying to sell.
Cigarette for me.
No.
So,
how about?
But you say maybe about 5. Yeah.
Okay. Last night, hey, we my whole phone. I was sitting on my whole phone.
Right.
At night, my whole app. I say it, my whole phone.
Yeah. Okay, but it doesn't matter. It's still there, believe it or not. So there's high tech people that can,
Look here.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, if you being on parole, at any point, they can find it.
Yeah.
Like I got a device in the car right now that can get into it, and what it does, it actually will delete it permanently, so there's no trace of it.
Okay.
My group is going to help you with that. That's what they want to do. Because here's the thing: when you have an addict, okay, and you're trying to rehabilitate them, you have to keep them away from all the things that cause them to be addict. You got to keep them away from the people that they were using the with, right? So we got to keep you away from this stuff. We got to keep the stuff in your phone, the children, whatever, all that in your phone. We need to get rid of that to where, and you guys not have access to it, because as long as you have access to it, you're never going to heal and you're never going to move forward and be rehabilitated. Okay. Okay, you understand?
Yeah.
So the videos that you've had to delete off your phone, can you give me an idea of like what's the age ranges of the young kids in there? Okay. And in the videos, is there ever an adult in there?
No.
There's never an adult. Okay. So it's just them doing what? Are they doing it to?
Just
Are
standing
they?
there in their clothes.
Okay. But we're not talking about clothes. You know what I'm saying?
They just text me back and forth.
Yeah.
Ask me, you be a boyfriend, all that.
Yeah.
I said, no.
Right. Okay, we already went through all that. What I'm talking about is the pictures that goes in your gallery that you've had to delete, the ones that we talked about.
Yeah, I had them in my gallery. I had a picture in my gallery.
Huh?
Look, I had them in my gallery. You just text me.
But like I know that we just spoke about it. You
Yeah.
said that Telegram does put them in there, and you had to delete them.
Yeah.
And you said you said you have to delete them quite often.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, I can't, But I tell you, when come on, I delete them every time.
Right. You delete them right away, and that's
Right
good.
away.
That's good. That shows me that you don't want to see that kind of stuff,
No.
right? But when you did see it before you deleted it, because you obviously have to click on it, you have to see it, and then when you see it, it's like what? Tell me what you're seeing.
I did this the face, where they're at in the bedroom or the living room
And are they nude from the waist down, or all the way nude?
Not nude. The t-shirt and one had the all dress, but one had a t-shirt and one had a t-shirt and one had pants on.
Panties.
One.
Okay. And could you see anything?
No.
No. You
No.
couldn't see the actual.
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, in other words, they had underwear on, t-shirt on.
Right.
They're standing there in the bedroom or they're looking, they're texting,
And in the videos, what are they doing?
standing there talking.
Just videos of them just standing there talking. That's it.
Yeah.
Kind of boring, right? Kind of boring, right?
They're boring.
Yeah. Not very enticing for you to purchase anything, right? Because see, they're trying to get you to purchase stuff, obviously, right?
Yeah.
You would think that they would
I'd be asking for a gift card,
Gift card.
money.
gift card to watch them stand there and talk.
You asking for money to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm broke. I'm hungry.
Right.
I got my mom and dad. They feed me no food. I need my own food.
Right.
I said.
Sorry, my itches.
I said, I can't send I can't send gift cards to you, no money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I said, I can't. I said, why?
Yeah.
My mom and dad don't cook for that money. I need my own food, my own junk food.
Right.
I said, I'm not gonna get caught right now.
Yeah.
But if I had it, if I had it for you, I would.
Right. Itch is real bad.
I told you I had money. I told you a gift card.
Yeah.
I happy you to eat,
Right.
but I can't get no money.
Yeah.
I got trouble once. I got trouble once, Ray.
Right. Let me ask you. Just curious. This is your how much time did you spend in prison? Not very long, right?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. So half your sentence. You had a 5-year sentence, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the? Tell me kind of what that was about. What would you get convicted of?
I want my probation.
Huh?
Probation.
You broke your probation?
My brother. Hello. Okay, what are you doing? I'll come back in, man. I'll go take it slow fast. I'll come back in, man.
So what was this aggravated criminal abuse? Was 9 years old, right?
Yeah.
Was it a girl or a boy?
My my brother ex-wife,
Yeah.
she accused me, boys, was walking a bat.
Oh, okay.
Got
Gotcha.
accused.
Oh, okay. But you were convicted of it, right?
Yeah.
Because you spent time for it. How much time did you spend for that one?
I got 6 years. I did 2.5 that time.
I'm sorry. What? How long?
01, I did 6 years. I did 2.5.
Oh, you did 2.5. Okay. That was in 01, and then you went back in 03.
No, I'm gonna go 05. I got a fight with my brother.
Yeah.
I'm back. Yeah, 18 months for a fight with my brother.
Oh.
I hit my brother. He got cocky.
Right.
He hit big boy too.
Yeah.
About 450.
Yeah.
Big boy.
Big guy.
We fight whole life. He was my.
Right.
But I ain't scared of you.
Yeah. Good for you. This one here, the public park.
I got
What
caught.
was that about?
I went to jail. I got caught jail. I went to jail was big. I see my baby had a Bigfoot truck. Bigfoot truck.
Big Ford truck.
Yeah, a Bigfoot.
A what?
A monster truck.
Oh, monster truck, lifted truck.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, I went to jail. You watch it for about 5 minutes. Got caught.
You got caught there watching it. Oh, okay. You were just there watching it though. Well, why'd they get in trouble for that?
They give you can get no park. I said what's it? I said what's that?
Oh, you're not allowed to be in a park.
I watched my baby for 5 or 10 minutes.
Right. Okay. All right. So that was nothing really, no big deal. Sounds like you had some bad luck, huh?
Bad luck.
Yeah. Well, bad luck or bad decisions, one of the two, right? Yeah.
Bad Susan.
Yeah, bad decision. Yeah, I got you.
But I gotta wait.
Yeah. I mean, it happens, man. It happens to all of us, you know.
Yeah, it happens to everybody sometimes.
Huh?
It happens to everybody.
Yeah, it happens to everybody. This kind of stuff here don't happen to everybody, but you know, it happens. Unfortunately, you know, it does happen. But we want to stop it from happening. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
These girls on Facebook, how often have they sent you stuff? When I say stuff, how often have they sent pictures and videos that are inappropriate?
None appropriate. None appropriate.
Okay, now be honest with me on this one, okay? Because I already know.
No, but nobody been naked or nothing like that.
Okay.
Half for money and gift cards.
But here's the thing. Facebook doesn't just, you know, your Facebook we call it nuked.
Mm-hmm.
Got blown up. It got taken down, right? Obviously, that's why you showed me it ain't working anymore, right? And the reason why is because you violated something wrong with Facebook's guidelines. You know what those guidelines are, right?
Yeah.
Pictures or videos being traded, being sent out or received. So that I'm saying, I know that you've received them. Okay, can you tell me who sent them to you? At least.
My girlfriend sent to me on my Facebook. Next picture to my phone.
Ronda Rousey?
Nah, my other one.
Oh, you got more than just that one. Okay. All right. Boy, you're a player, huh?
I got one right now.
You got one now, huh? No.
Yeah.
Wow. You got what do you got in your your gallery? Can you open up your gallery? Let's step over here in the shade where we can see it. The sun just gets a glare. Let's see what you got in your gallery. See if you got any pictures in there we need to get rid of. Okay. And I'll help you get rid of them if you do.
That one over here.
I can't see it. Can you turn it towards me?
I get in my trash over here. Trash. My girlfriend. My girlfriend. My girlfriend.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. She looks of age. What else you got in there?
That's all.
That's all you got now?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all.
Which phone is this one?
My Android.
This is your Android. Okay. You have other phones, right?
No, just don't have.
No. You got laptop and stuff?
No, just this.
Because I mean, we're gonna want to get rid of anything that you have in there that's inappropriate, right? You understand that, right?
That's what I got. My girlfriend. That's what I got.
Okay.
That's what I got. My girlfriend. That I got.
All right. How long were you talking to this one? This one here?
Maybe 2 days.
2 days. That's it. Yeah, though. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Absolutely, no. You got you.
Nah. Then one night I called her and she said, "Could pick up my phone." I said, You going to jail. She said, you going to jail. So I test her back. I said, I would stop. So I did.
Yeah.
I told her on my phone. I said on the phone that I said, you going to jail. I said, why? She was going to try to call me, call my phone.
Yeah.
So I tested her back. I said, I promise you, I'll stop.
Yeah.
So I did.
Yeah. On the, you know, for this one here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't see any of that going on in these chats. So.
I told her, Wednesday, I got a phone call for yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I had a phone call on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I had missed call yesterday on my phone.
Yeah.
I had missed call on my phone. I said, you called my phone yesterday.
Yeah.
I had missed call. I said, I had missed call on my phone from you. Missed call from you.
Yeah.
Missed call. I called back. I said, why did you call my phone for?
And who is this?
That one.
This one here?
Yeah. Call my phone yesterday. I had missed call. But,
Yeah.
but I erased it. I called back yesterday. I said, you call my phone. I look at my phone. I missed call from the number.
Uh-huh.
So I called back. Yeah. Call my phone. I said, you call me first.
Yeah.
I said, you call my phone yesterday for?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Huh.
He said, what do you mean? I had me, got on bedroom, I took a cigarette. I came back in. He said, missed call.
Yeah.
I called back. Said, call my phone. You going to jail. I said, wait a minute.
Who said that? That girl? The girl said
Yeah,
that? Said you're
yeah.
going to jail?
Yeah.
It wasn't this one. I know that much.
That one, yeah. That one. She said, why you call my phone yesterday? She said, why you call my phone yesterday? I said, cause you call my phone. You had a missed call.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said, he called my phone. I said, okay.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can go worry about that. That's not what we're here for. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know who that was, but I promise you that wasn't anything to do with this.
That man, she's calling for
Yeah. Yeah. We're just having a talk.
talking.
Yeah. He just got himself into some internet, and I'm trying to help him stop from doing it. You know what I mean? So that way it doesn't persist to worse things.
I work here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same stuff that you guys, obviously why he's here.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So.
You got caught doing it again?
Well, we're not the police, so as far as being caught, we're with youth protectors. We make sure that adults don't talk to children and children don't talk to adults. And
So he was just internet, not physical, talking to anybody?
yeah, he was just chatting inappropriately with a child.
Do you have any paperwork?
Yes, but this is I'm not. It's between him and I. I'm not gonna, I don't. It's up to him if he wants to let you see it. But
But we're responsible for him.
yeah, I understand that. Like I said, we're just having a talk about what's been going on. Is all.
Do you hold it just a second?
Yeah. We're just talking about. So we'll be here.
All right.
I'm not leaving anywhere. So. All right. So. See, obviously you knew that it was wrong because you were telling her, ask her if she's going to tell her mom or her dad or her boyfriend,
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Who are you with?
Youth protectors.
Youth protector.
Yes, sir. We're kind of trying to do the same thing you guys are. We're trying to get him on the right track. He's found himself wrapped up in some more of the same old. And, like I said, I let him know we're not the cops. We're not here for that. But, just want to have talk to him about these chat logs that he's been doing. That's, could get him in trouble, and we don't want that. We want to try to get him some help in a way. Maybe get him to move on past this obsession, addiction, whatever you want to call it, So, yeah, that's basically it. We're just having a conversation about it. Youth protectors. Yeah, you can look it up on Google if you want. You got your phone on you? Type in www.youthprotectors.org. and it'll show you our mission statement and what we do. So,
Excuse me, sir.
yes.
I have this officer parole started.
You guys parole officer on there? That's his parole officer? Yeah. Okay. All right. Hello, Adrian. How you doing today, sir? I'm good. I'm good. If you don't mind, I'm going to step over here and talk to him. I'll be back. So, my name is actually, I am with Poachers, Illinois. We have Larry here. He has been actively chatting online with some underage girl, getting highly talking about how he wants to put his and all this. He also, yes, sir. I have copies here with me, and also we'll have a digital Google Drive for you as well, along with a full complete screen recording as well of all the chats. We travel the United States. We've been to every state but Alaska as a collective group. We have arrests in 48 states. He hasn't been out of prison very long. He's living in this, and yeah. Well, unfortunately, he's living with a bunch of other ones. Obviously, it seems like, and they're all kind of educated because he's been good about swiping everything off his phone. But here's the thing. What we do is I've already signaled for the police to come, whether they're going to come or not. It being Chicago, I'm hoping that maybe you can help me out with that, because a lot of times they don't like to come to these. But this is pretty serious, considering that he's not changing, and he's still targeting children online. So, maybe you could help me out, and maybe you want to come down here. We can wait for you if you're close. It's up to you. Okay. Yeah, I can. I'll tell you what. Let me give you. Well, shoot. I'm mic'd up right now, so I don't want to say personal information on the phone. But I'll tell you what. If the police come, I'll give it to them, and then you can get it from them. How's that? Okay, because they'll be getting my information, and then I can let them know that officer, you said, right? Is that right? Okay, I'll let them know that you're this parole officer, and I'll make sure that they get us in contact after this, after they arrive, if they arrive. But checking his phone is one thing. I think that most likely they probably need to do like a dump, an actual, where they hook it up and they go deeper into it. Because, even though he erases it, a lot of times that stuff can still be found, through, and I think that's necessary. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah. And he does have an active Telegram account as well. And, I'm sure you're familiar with Telegram and what these guys use it for. So, even though he's keeping it off of his phone, knowing he's being checked periodically, it's still an issue. So, yeah. But, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good, sir. I appreciate you. All right. Thank you. Who's holding yours? I appreciate you, man.
Hey,
There you go.
Is there a reason you're filming?
Well, I mean,
My neighbors.
I'm a white guy in Chicago. You know what I mean? I'm not from here, and so I don't want to be, and that's what it's for.
That doesn't explain the cameras, though.
I told him he was being recorded, so that way nobody attacks me. It's just for safety reasons. That's all. Yeah, I just we go to areas that are sometimes pretty bad, and actually not me, but one of my other members, they got attacked, and then that person tried to say that they did it first. Okay. And got in a bunch of trouble. So ever since then, well, you guys got to be to make sure that we have something to cover our ass, basically, is all.
All right.
So yeah.
All right.
So I talked to him. I let him know that I'm not, wanting to. Yeah. So, I talked to him. I didn't tell him everything. Okay. I didn't tell him everything. So, You know, I just basically kind of told him like that we're having a talk is all. You know, so.
So, what, you got copies of his conversations with someone?
Absolutely, yes. So, are you okay with me? I mean, I'm wanting to respect your privacy.
Yeah.
You okay with me showing him this?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, we're just. You see where he's saying this, saying these type things, telling her with his. He says, "Are you my girlfriend?" He's pretty consistent, pretty persistent, and impatient with her.
Can I get a copy of this?
Yeah. This one's not important because that's an old address that we had for him that wasn't correct. But I will show you where she says he says, "Okay, do you care that I'm 48? Text me back. Are you going to tell your mom and your dad that you have a boyfriend now?"
She said you should on the phone on chat line. On chat line.
Well, I mean, it's the same page, man.
Yeah, tell me.
She literally says, and then you say, "Do you care that I'm 48? And then immediately right after that, you're asking if she's going to tell her mom that you have a boyfriend now. But I mean, you also continue on to, like you're here, like this one that you and I already went over, which is where you had asked her for. She says, "Where we try that at?" And you said Chicago, okay. And then you said, she said,
Okay, can I get a copy
gift
of
card.
this?
You can't have this copy, but I will get you a copy, okay.
I was going to copy it on my
Okay.
printer.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you do that. Let me count. Make sure we got all of them here first.
You go in the house.
Actually, Mr. asked me to keep him out here. He's on his way to have a talk with him. So here, go ahead. You can go ahead. Just go ahead and Xerox them. Bring me those back if you don't mind.
What's on chat line?
Huh?
Oh, you said you're coming on chat line, bro.
Yeah, he's just gonna, I think, come talk to you maybe. I think. I'm not sure. Pretty sure. So, yeah. I'm gonna grab a cigarette real quick, if you don't mind. Yeah, go ahead. I'm just gonna grab a cigarette. Step down.
Don't email this guy. That's not.
Are they on their way yet? Are they on the way yet? You called them, right? Okay.
Our personal property and we're inside.
Your property is in.
That's on right now.
Yeah, it's not got your property on. I just looked. Your property's not on it.
I'm just asking a question.
What's your question? I'm sorry.
You have to sign waivers in order for any of your home, because technically he stays there, so why won't you go with that good?
Well, I apologize. I'm not from here. We just stepped over here in the shade is all. When your husband, I assume, asked me to leave your property, I got off
Where
of
are
it.
you from or what's going on?
We're with Youth Protectors. Okay. I'm sure you can kind of put that together.
No.
Well, I mean, he's a sexual predator, convicted. Okay, well, so we're with.
Like, did he do anything? I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
I mean, yeah, he was doing the same stuff that he was convicted for again, and and
Are you
so.
guys an organization or?
Yeah, we're a group. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. We monitor online. We monitor online activity with adults and children. He was clearly doing some stuff with children online that he shouldn't be doing, saying and all that. So we basically come to talk to him about it is all.
Oh, so you exposed him?
Not really expose them. Yeah, in some cases. Yeah. But in this case, we were kind of hoping to kind of get him some help. We do both.
But you have to be a psychologist to get help.
I mean, I'm not a psychologist. No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need deliverance. You need to be a pastor or a psychologist to get help. That's the only way you'll get help.
One of our house rules, you cannot hang outside.
Do what?
By our house, so y'all gotta be careful doing that. 'Cause people have already came back and done that. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I'm trying to be as polite and careful with it as I can, ma'am. Yeah.
Social media is real. You know what I mean? And they can pinpoint where he's at.
Yeah, I understand. Like I said, that's literally just for safety. We had a guy on our group that went and did a conversation like this, and the guy attacked him, and then he said that he attacked him, which wasn't the case, and he got in trouble. So after that, like, hey, you're always got to be videotaping just to protect our ass. That's all it is. You know what I mean? So, you know, and honestly, the SD cards they fill up with all these that we do, we delete them because, you know, they're too damn expensive. So, you know, they're not.
I think like that. I'm like that. Bear come right here.
Now I'll explain to what's going on.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll explain to him.
Yeah. Or you guys understand why we're here now, right? You understand? Do you guys, this is your place?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have a problem with that being next door to you?
I mean, yeah, but we don't know what we can do about it.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. You guys got kids or no? Oh, you do?
Yeah. I mean, they're on this block, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a park like this. It's school right there next corner.
Yeah.
And all they're not gonna do is nothing. Just say they get right. Nothing we can do about it. All we hoping to do is just move, you know? So,
I hear you.
but it having stuff happening, you know, that's why I was like, okay, just be careful.
Yeah.
People have been coming over here threatening and everything. So.
Right. Yeah, we're not here for violence at all.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. It's just that.
Nah, but it's people in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
They want violence.
I hear you.
You got one dude that comes around. That's why I was so on y'all on being right here. You feel me?
They can't shoot before.
They can't shoot before. Then you got one dude that came off the other blocks. He circles the block. He trying to catch them coming in.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Then you got the lady that comes. She works for the alderman. She stands on the corner, passes out flyers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just so it be so.
It's dangerous.
Going on.
Dangerous. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't like being here. But. Hey, deleting this stuff, it ain't gonna change anything. Yeah, you are deleting it, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, just so you know, it don't matter. Go ahead, delete it all. They're gonna have it anyway. Okay, they're pulling every bit of it, and we already have most of it as well. So you know, you should have just been honest with me. You know what I'm saying? That's just your girlfriend. Your girlfriend. How many real girlfriends do you have?
No, that's why.
Oh, but that one was a girlfriend. You referred to her as your girlfriend, right? Year old. How many real girlfriends do you have?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any real girlfriends. Did you break up with this one then?
Huh?
Did you break up with this one?
She told me, coming that this day, call me.
Yeah.
She said, quit calling me and quit touching my phone.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
So told me that one night. Then next day, she called me on my phone and text me.
Right.
She said, don't call no more, don't text no more. So I stopped. Okay, I stopped.
Yeah.
He did. The next day, she told me you, the next day, she called me, she texted me. So, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
So,
Well, when they get here, I'm gonna suggest that they just be light with you and give you a chance to, you know, to change. Okay. So I mean, I'm gonna suggest leniency and most likely just kind of talk with you. Okay. Like I said, I'm not a violent person. I'm not here to f you over. Just, you know.
She told me on phone tonight. She did 12 on phone. She just told me that on phone.
Yeah.
She said, yeah. She told me, why you want to come on the phone? Chat line. You told me on chat line.
Yeah.
I said, I asked her, I said, how old you? I said, how old you are? At 18, I'm on bed. I'm on bed. I'm on bed naked. What?
Okay.
You say I'm a bed and not naked.
Yeah.
I said, what? Are you crazy?
Wow. Wild.
If I knew it, if I knew it 12, if I knew that at the time,
Yeah.
she was honest to me that night on
Yeah,
phone.
yeah,
Be
yeah.
honest on phone.
Right.
Be honest.
Right. I hear you. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on?
If you want to come over here. So Larry, you were talking to the year-old that we were talking about online, talking about putting your right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's what we're here for. Okay. He's been
recorded. I gotta tell you.
Yeah, we're both being recorded. He knows that we've been recording the whole time.
Okay.
So I let him know right at the very beginning. But we talked about the chat logs. He has been talking to children again online.
Okay.
Obviously violating his parole.
Okay.
He also did admit to me at one point that he has had to delete pictures out of his phone. And videos. I believe that he currently doesn't have it now because he went over there by that fence, which I have it on video, where he went over there and was trying to delete everything.
My girlfriend had from my other one.
Well, he calls this year-old his girlfriend.
Okay.
I had the chat logs. Well, actually, they had the chat logs. I trusted them to give it to them. They said they were going to make a copy, but they haven't brought them back.
I know at the time. I know she's 12.
He's got them there.
Okay. Well,
So I did talk to his parole officer as well, officer, and he's aware of it.
Yeah.
And so,
Sure. What's going on?
Because they're filming, and the neighbors don't want them filmed.
yeah, they're not in it. I promise you guys. Yeah. We protect all that
What's
stuff.
going on? You have what's that?
You want to give me my copies? So I let him make copies of them for himself.
No 15, right?
I don't know. I have another copy, a whole copy in the van. So
Larry, do you have an ID?
Paper ID.
Is your name Larry? No. That's your full name. Or Lawrence? Larry.
I got you.
Don't worry about it. Larry, what's your birthday? What is it? I'm saying. What year? You're currently on parole right now. You have a middle name, Larry? All right. Okay.
Here's that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Can I hold on just for 1 second?
Yeah, you can have it, and I'm gonna provide you. Oh, you want me to hold it? You said?
I have an idea what's going on with you guys. Give me 1 second to run
Go
the
ahead.
name real quick.
Absolutely.
Bill. He got caught. He got a bill.
I'm gonna assume that his probation officer called because one of your guys called his probation officer and put him on the phone with me, and I let him know that we're just wanting to have a talk with him and trying to get him on the right track.
Have a talk.
Yeah, about this stuff.
Okay.
About this stuff.
You need to come in the house to be this here.
Where's calling?
Okay, you need to come in the house to be this here.
Well, he can't leave now with the cop here. He's got to stay here.
You can't tell me what he can't do.
Well, he just told.
What he can or can't do.
I'm not. He did. The officer
I'm telling you, he
said.
need to come in the house.
I'm just telling you that the officer told him to
Okay, the
stay
officer-
here.
We can deal with the officer.
Yeah.
You really don't
All right.
want to deal with it.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
What's going on with this
I guess the officer might have called them.
guy? I was.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Let him
You
know
wanna
the
talk to
cops
him
are
again?
here.
You need
How you doing, sir?
to tell him going.
Good. We have an officer on scene right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right now, he's just running his ID. He hasn't been here long. So,
And he can't go.
would you like to talk to the officer?
Fine.
Just hang tight out here.
Yeah. Officer,
Sure. What's going on?
it's his probation officer.
Hello?
Larry.
I'm gonna stay over here for now.
Yeah, but you're in our neighbor's yard.
I'm on the sidewalk. Yeah. How you guys doing? Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna go over here. Stay on the sidewalk so we respect everybody here. You don't have to get us on, guys. So basically, he's on parole for being a sex offender, and he has been.
Everything's being recorded, just so you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're recording as well.
You're sure?
But anyway, he's been participating online with inappropriate stuff with children again. Okay, he is convicted. He's a convicted.
Oh no,
And he's
I
been.
don't want to be in a video.
I'll blur you out, sweetie. But you know, she's 2 years old. She lets him know. He gets very with it. He's admitted to having deleted pictures off of his phone of child. And so we just came here to have a talk with him and got him on video and audio of some of the stuff that he's been doing. Mm-hmm. And so that's why you guys are here.
So what are these for? What are these from?
These are from Facebook. These are just printouts of the conversations that he had with the undercover, where he talked about, you know, talking about sticking his. You know, this gets pretty graphic in here, what he says to her. He even says he's going to send her a gift. He's going to send her a gift card. And she's like, what for? And, you know, and he says, several of those, baby. I mean, just extremely disgusting, man. And he's obviously not changing, considering that he just got out of prison. And he's still doing it, you know. So we're hoping to get him back in cuffs where he belongs, because as long as he is out, he is a danger to children online or parks. I know he has got in trouble for going to a park. You know, so.
So what do we have? So what do we have?
That phone, I believe, belongs to this gentleman here.
Okay, your phone?
Yeah.
What exactly do you have?
I'll let you just look through them. Those are the chat logs that he had in conversations with whom he believed to be a real girl.
Okay.
And of course, you know, the fact that it's a parole violation and the fact that he's still doing the same, you know, still reaching out to children. He has now his Facebook just recently got taken down because of the and stuff that he's been doing on his Facebook.
Okay.
He wasn't aware that was why. He just knew it just disappeared, and that was why.
Is there anything on here outside of this?
Oh, I mean, it's all about him saying he wanted to. He talks about. It's an undercover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He reached out to them. All of our undercovers, all they do is simply make the account, and then they approach them on there and say, hey, and however they start it, and then she immediately says, he says, you know, you okay with me being 48? She's like, yeah. And then he immediately goes into all the nasty that he says to her.
Okay.
You know. But like, I mean, he's a major danger to children as long as he's outside of that prison. Because obviously he's not changing. He's not going to. And I believe he has other convictions as well, like going to a park and stuff. Like just constantly violating his parole.
Okay.
So he does have Telegram. However, whenever we were here, I was talking to these people over here, and he went over by the fence and was deleting everything. But you know, he admitted on camera that he has had to delete, you know, off of his phone weekly.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so he's had it in there. Whether he deleted it now doesn't matter. Usually, you know, we got arrests in 48 states across the country.
What do you guys work for?
We're a chapter of Poachers. We're Poacher, Illinois.
I get you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me make a phone call and see how we're gonna do this.
Okay. Yeah. You can keep those. I have other copies, and we'll send you digital. Good, man. How you doing?
Kids, come here. Come here.
Hi, baby. Oh.
Come on. I hear you. I told you not to come out the door. Come on. This dog, yeah. Hey, see, that's why. Come on. Let's go. Go.
Uh-oh. She's like, hold on, I haven't in a long time.
She's gonna take it down. Can't stand this dog.
Hey, man.
You just go down there and run away and start taking it down. I'm just not starting. It's warm outside. Put a sweat on. We just some decent spots outside. You know, like, you gonna be coming with you. You definitely gonna be coming with you. Yeah. That's what they're attracted to. Doing that there. Like me, man, being around them, they like, you can't be around them. That shit gonna be hard, man. How y'all feel? Because I don't want to be on y'all show over there.
I promise you nobody's going to be in it. I'll blur everything out.
I still don't want to be on the camera.
I hear you. I hear you. You're good, brother.
I want to be mixed up with their Come on. Hey, go.
Right when you walking back, they gonna be recording. Like,
Right, have my ball head. Beating about this shit.
we're gonna get cooler later though, man. I brought a motherfucking sweater.
I'll put on the sweater. I just put on the short sleeve.
I told you gotta laugh, man. That's what you do with that, so.
I can tell you relax.
Julio Patron for me. You know, I'm drinking. I ain't bad.
This is Mescal. Mescal. This tequila, but they roast the agave.
Did you look up the real stuff, man? I know this course was started for about 9.
I got to feel like red. Yeah, we're gonna be here about 4:30. We're gonna be here until about 5. Let's not go to I told you like here about 4:35.
Go.
Get out of their yard. After they go by, get out of their yard.
That's why I'm standing here, standing
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
sidewalk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Start stuff, bro.
I appreciate you guys very much.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Lot of respect. Appreciate you guys.
You did.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, that's awesome.
We'll hold it.
That's good. That's
And
good.
everything else goes along with it.
Very
Because
cool.
They'll go out, do what they have to do.
Yeah.
And then put a warrant out for them. Come and pick them.
Yeah, I understand that part. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Appreciate it very much.
Yeah. No, thank you guys.
All right. You guys have a good one.
Of course, thank you guys.
All right. Let's go. Let's ride.
If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.